Agriculture is moving at such a fast pace. It's getting larger and faster, just the farming portion of it. So I think the co-op needs to keep up with that pace of agriculture. And right now, by merging, we can still keep local control. We can have the farmers in charge of their own company.
The team in Fredericksburg works really lean. There's 3 of us. We have a merchandiser, myself, I'm a grain originator, and then an accountant. When the market's going crazy, I'm always got a list of 10 people to call back, because when one person's calling, everyone's calling. The market's up, you want to sell, or you want to know why it's up. With a larger team and more knowledge, we're able to spend more time when a customer calls, not feel rushed, not feel like I've got to get the next thing done.
Well, when you look at the grain department, everybody has certain talents. Somebody is maybe better with logistics. Somebody is maybe better with basis and futures or spreads. So I think with more people, you can have more specialization to everybody's talents.
The thing that excites me is Farmers Win matches our culture. We know these people, they're our neighbors, they're our friends. We work together fairly well, and we're excited about that.
With a larger footprint, we might be able to sell into one area that we wouldn't have been able to before. With the Farmers Win footprint, they have a few more locations tributary to the river. So if we've got a risk position that we need to lay off some, we could maybe sell to the river. Vice versa, from the Farmers Win standpoint, we may be able to sell into some of the processors here in our west central region. What that can provide is a better financial year that provides better patronage that comes back and hits the members' pocket.
Our customers are growing. Our farmers, they don't get smaller. In order to keep pace with their size, we have to get bigger. Bringing that capital together, our farmers, as they get bigger, they want to go where the location is open, where they're able to dump fast, and where they're guaranteed they're not going to get turned away. The only way we can do that is if we merge.
By the 2 companies combining together, we're going to have a deeper understanding of what grain assets are providing the most value to our customer, which grain assets have the brightest future ahead of them and are going to provide the most utility moving forward.
It's all about the customer, and with agriculture getting bigger and faster and more expensive on the co-op side, we need to have the resources with capital and knowledge to keep up with everything out there.
Really, if you're not on the front end of the curve, you're going to be on the back end of the curve, and ultimately it's very tough to compete on the back end of the curve.
Opportunities don't always come by you, and a lot of times you can look back and say, man, I wish I would have done that, or I wish I should have done that, but a lot of times you might only get one chance. We have to do this now. We need this to be able to stay relevant to our member. We have a lot of big money organizations around us that if we don't continue to grow and leverage ourselves, we can't get the talent and we can't get the buying power, and all of a sudden we just don't have the cooperatives here, and that's not something that's going to be good for our communities or our member.